Hi everyone and welcome to Defiant Games dev blog. My name is Phil and today I want to tell you about B2B AI SaaS, a board game that my friend Daniel and I have been making for quite a while. So first things first, how we arrived at this idea. I've been spending a lot of time on Twitter back then and now, and there is a lot of lore about San Francisco startup culture. There are many memes, many ideas that circulate and have names, and we decided why we don't try and make a board game about this. And we started off and we made the first prototype, and it was boring as hell because it was just a numbers game. Everything was calculated, everything required some addition or subtraction, and it was really boring. And so we postponed the project for quite some time, and then at some point a thought occurred to me that okay, what if I just sit down and make a list of all primitives in a board game? What types of cards can there be? Completely disentangled from the lore, from the setting, just okay, there's a card, it has two sides, there are probably numbers on the card, so the cards may be ranked, and then there are colors of the cards, so they may be of different colors, and then there might be some effects, and we can put tokens on the card, and we can put card in an adjacent fashion to each other. And so I sat there for, I don't know, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and then something started occurring in my mind, something started almost being channeled through me. And I sat and made the second prototype of the game in an evening, or maybe two. And we tried to play it. It was still very clunky and not polished, but it was not boring. It was kind of the core of a real game. And so we went ahead. Let's dive in and see what the game parts look like. So what we have here is a cooperative game for 3 to 10 people approximately. Everyone gets a role that gives you specific responsibilities and certain strength over the course of the game. The ultimate goal of the game is to build a product and fit all milestones into that product. Now, what is a product? The product is a collection of features and milestones connected following a simple set of rules. So here in this setup, we have the starting milestone and 3 features, 1 incomplete and 2 completed. And so since we have 2 completed features, we can also see what is the next milestone. So here we see the requirements for it, and it says that we should have 2 completed features, 2 or more, in our product. And then when we place it somewhere in the product, we should have 2 adjacent features for this milestone. And so we can see that here's a little nice corner for this milestone. So we can rotate it a little bit and it fits right here. And we have 2 milestones. Now we can obviously open up the next one, and we see that, okay, now we have to have 8 completed features across the product, 3 of them adjacent, so it doesn't go anywhere like this. We have to build something here and here so that it gets into a slot. And finally, the total product score should be 7 or more. It seems pretty easy to get to, but let's not hurry. Whenever we want to place a feature next to a milestone or another feature, we have to do some work, obviously. And for this, we will draw tickets from the work deck. So here is some rote work. Thankfully, we have to do anything with this at the very end. Now, this is a tag ticket. They have categories right here, and that may influence how you play the game. And then the third one, oh no, US East 1 outage. So sometimes we draw crisis cards from the work deck, and that means that we have to discard cards. Since this is a demo of the mechanics, there are no cards in my hand, but otherwise I would have discarded one. All right, so this card goes away. And the final ticket, yeah, that's it. So now we can start taking turns and closing those tickets. And once we close all of them, they all get discarded and this feature becomes completed, and its worth, its value is added now to the overall value of the product. All right, to the last type of card there is, the ability card. It's probably the simplest type, and you can simply play it for the effect written on it. You can also discard it and place a token on a ticket, but usually the effect is much more useful. So there are other parts to this game, but hopefully we will record a full playtest session someday, and you can just see for yourself how it all works. This is it. Thank you for watching. I hope you like the idea. I hope you buy the game when we release it. And I'm gonna say this for the first time ever in my life, but please subscribe to our channel and click like and hit that ring bell. So all those magic words that YouTuber says when they finish their videos. All right, bye-bye.